Hey, look at this view. Sydney, hey? We're on Pyrmont Bridge, Darling Harbour, and that right in front of us is Sydney. Well, part of Sydney anyway. It's exactly what I make these walking tours about, just finding these spots and taking them in. I actually wanted to stop and say something while we have this view. We just hit 500 subscribers. If this is your first time joining us, welcome along. I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and join our community as we explore these paths together. To those who have been here for a while, a massive thank you for giving me a reason to keep walking. You might have noticed a few changes as we've been wandering lately. I've started weaving more of Sydney's history into our walks. This city has so many layers, and I want to share those stories with you as we pass by the landmarks that shape them. You'll also hear some backing music now to keep things copyright free. It's all AI generated, and I pay for the sites to find these tracks. Now, I was thinking, should I keep those sites a secret? Or would you like me to share the names of the tools I'm using? Let me know in the comments if you want the how-to on the music. Now, along with the music, I've been narrating some historical facts. If a walk has a great story to be told, I'm going to tell it. But I also know that sometimes you just want to walk in peace. So some videos will stay as calm, quiet walks where I'll stay out of the way and just let the city speak for itself. I don't want to be annoying. I just want to give you the best experience of the path we're on. I also had a request recently about adding maps. I know in a world of 30-second clips, we usually want to see the ending before we've even started, but for these walks, I like the surprise of being a little bit lost together. It's about finding those hidden corners that aren't on a standard tourist route. However, I have been listening to your feedback. To celebrate hitting 500, I'm working on a special highlight video. I'll be looking back at our past walks, and for that video only, I'll be including the maps so you can see exactly where we've been and how all these spots connect. I've got some pretty unique walks coming up for you this week too. One of them started because I actually got off at the completely wrong station, but it turned into a fascinating discovery. We're also starting a new 2-part series where we trace the tank stream. We'll be weaving through the hidden alleys of the city to follow the water source. That was the whole reason they settled here in Sydney Cove back in 1788. It's a bit of a deep dive into our roots, and I can't wait to show you where that path leads. I also want to send a huge thank you to my fellow content creators who consistently comment and share their thoughts. I watch your videos too, and I'm constantly learning from you. In a way, there's a little bit of inspiration from each of you in every walk I film. If you ever want to reach out, you can find me on my other socials. Feel free to send a DM. And since Sydney has some of the best coffee spots in the world, I've also set up a buy me a coffee link in the description if you ever feel like shouting me a brew for the next journey. Well, looks like the escalators are saving fuel today. I'll have to go up the stairs manually. Story of my life. Thank you again for the 500 subscribers. It's been a privilege. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.